What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? We are back inside Radio Row, Super Bowl 59, New Orleans, and I have a special guest to
Yeah.
my left. We have Miss Bonita Jalane. How are you
Yay!
doing today?
How you doing, Mr. Controversy?
I'm good, I'm
So
good.
happy to be sitting down with you at Radio Row.
Yes, yes. We got, you know, by way of Brooklyn. She lives in Atlanta, so,
Yes, yes.
hometown, whatever. So,
Yeah.
first of all, before we get to business,
Yes.
just talk about your experience at Radio Row so far.
Oh man, yesterday was my first day here, and it was absolutely amazing. I did about 7 to 8 interviews. The love and support was crazy. They really love my single. The best one was the Brock podcast, which actually they're gonna air it today. And also I'll be back. I'll be in Houston. Like we set up a booking so I can come out
Nice.
there with my band in Houston to perform the single and everything.
Nice.
So it's definitely been productive, and so happy that I was able to make it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the single. It's called "It's So High."
No, it's called So High.
Oh,
just
So High. Okay.
Yes.
I gotta tell it. So it was so funny, y'all.
Yeah.
So we were we were talking. I was asking her about the single. She was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, it's." She was like, "Yeah, it's so high," and I'm like, "Oh, that's what's up." I'm like, "What about the single?" She said, "Yeah, it's so high. You know, it's called It's So High." I thought she was saying the single was doing so high, like it was. I'm like, "That's what's up." I'm good to hear that, but what's the name of the song? Though?
Right, So
She's
High.
like, "No, it's so high." So high. Okay.
Yes, so high. Yes.
But, of
So
course,
high.
It's doing
There
well.
we go.
Don't get me started singing. Anyway, you said it's doing so well,
It's
right?
doing really well. Right now, we are over 20 stations. It's charting on the Adele R&B. They're loving it in New York, also in the surrounding cities in Georgia, where I'm, currently residing in. So we're just adding stations constantly. Super excited about all the station that's adding it and the love that's coming from that. I'm headlining City Winery in Atlanta, Georgia. Got a few dates. I'm actually headlining in New York at the world famous Sugar Bar on February 19th. So if you're in the New York area, definitely come through and come see me. And if you go to my page, you'll actually see a lot of performances that I have coming up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So this is your first single.
No, actually, I started off with Dipset. I've had a lot of singles. This is my third album that I'll be working on,
Okay.
and this is the first single I had a single that charted on the radio, but this is the highest that I've ever been. I've been on like 4 stations. Now we're on over 20. So this is the most recognition that I've got for a record.
So we know about the grind.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's funny because me starting this company ground up.
Yeah.
You get to a certain point, you're like, oh yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's for a split second. Then after that, it's like, man, this is not doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're always aiming for the top.
It's levels.
Do you have that going on?
Yeah, it's definitely levels. Like, when one of my records played on the radio, it was absolutely amazing. I cried hearing it on the radio. My mom was in town. It played, and it was just like, oh, this is amazing. Okay, so what's next? And then it's like, oh, when is the next? Like, I'm like, okay, this one just played, like, already. Like, I went through a phase where I was like, do I keep going? What am I going to do? As soon as I was like, okay, I don't know, I'm going to take a break for a while, that's when they was like, okay, we got another record. Your record is playing on the radio again. So then when I started doing So High, it was almost like a testimony of, if you listen to the record, it's a testimony of what I've been going through in the industry, and kind of like a conversation with myself. Instead of staying in the low vibrations, it's like you have to stay so above all of the nonsense, all the negativity, and know that your destiny is written. It's already going to be exactly where you need to be. You're just getting to the next level. And timing, God doesn't know anything about time. You understand? We so worried about time and when it's supposed to be, but he already has everything aligned on how it's supposed to be.
Did you have it? Was it? I know you said you cried, but when you first heard it, was it like, yo, that's me? Or was it the five heartbeats?
Yeah, it was-
Heartbeats thing where y'all was asleep and you was like, be quiet,
No,
be
no, no.
quiet.
I knew the time. I knew that they were gonna play it. I knew, how they have like the radio station they were gonna play
Right.
it. I knew the
Okay,
the
you
host that was
already
gonna play
knew.
it. I just didn't know when. I
Okay.
didn't know what time. So when I went to go listen to it, I didn't expect all the emotions that came when it first played.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, it's about to play on the radio. Then when it came, it's like automatically this tears started falling, because imagine, like you said, you go through the ups and downs, and that's a level where I just feel like it's like you hit you saved the princess at that moment. You're just at another level where it's like your hard work paid off, and you start getting recognized for what you've done. And
Yeah.
so that was a great monumental moment in my journey. Not
Right.
the only one, but a monumental moment in
Right.
this journey.
Who are some of the singers that inspired you?
So many. I mean, so many. But if it was a melting pot of similarities or people that I looked up to, you got from. It was crazy. I'm gonna go way back from where I used to listen to my mom all the way into now. So Betty Wright, Mary J. Blige, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, a little bit of Etta James. So I got a little bit of jazz in me. Dinah Washington. So those are all. And Lauryn Hill is the ice, the cherry on top.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what's up. So, you don't have a dance or nothing with it?
No, but actually,
You know?
when you listen to it, it just makes you go so high, high, high. It just takes you. It takes you to a euphoric place. It takes you to a place where you just feel. It's feel good music,
Right.
and you feel like, okay, I can climb. I could be so high that no one can reach me. I'm gonna get to every goal that I need to
Yeah.
reach. That's what it feels like when you listen to this record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all hear all this, right? So y'all need to go ahead and get it.
Yes, when they win the Super Bowl, whoever wins, they're going to come out. They're going to feel so high. It's all relevant.
Now, we got to talk about singers because this
Yeah.
is what you all do. Are you one of those singers when you singing, like if right now if I ask you, okay, come on, Miss Bonita, let's go
Yeah.
ahead and sing something. Are you the one, you the type that when you start singing, you got to close your eyes? Like, why you closing your eyes?
No.
I never
No.
understood that.
No,
They
it's a
they close
different
their eyes and
feeling.
get serious. And
No, it's a different feeling.
Okay.
It's definitely a feeling. It's a definitely place and everything for that. But where we right here, I'm talking to you. If you ask me to sing, I'm not closing my eyes. I'm singing to you.
okay. What was
Yeah.
the first time that you knew that, all right, this is reachable for real?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm asking
Oh,
you.
reachable.
Right.
From day one, like honestly, when I first started doing music, I just did it because I knew how to sing and I knew how to write. So when I first started off, I was singing about things I knew nothing about. I was with Dipset, so I thought I was gangsta. I was writing, about different things that I knew nothing about. I was shelter, only child, with my mom. And so when I realized that it was meaningful and it was a bigger mission was when I started to life started happening and I started singing songs that was
Right.
relatable and people started reaching out to me and saying, oh my God, this song is my favorite song. I went through that or
Right.
I'm experiencing that. That's when I knew that I was onto something and it made sense for what I was doing.
Right.
And basically music is my therapy. So whoever it reaches is supposed to reach them. Yeah.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but I mean, I do want to put you on the spot.
I'm always ready.
You ready to sing something?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you.
I'm so high, my destiny is written. It's like I'm luminescent to these blessings. Can you see it? Translucent to these human entities, so I go missing. So high, so high, so high. I'm elevating daily. I'm on a mission. Still humble, so the only one checking me is the most high, most high. Vibrations high. I'm in the sky.
Okay. Trying to show me out. Hold on, dog. I ain't gonna do it because of my voice. So.
See, but- I tried to harmonize
Let me hit
with you.
that Jerome with you, boy. Well, all right, y'all. Y'all got to check her out, man. We got to let her go.
Yes.
She got to hit the road, but I'm going to hold it up.
Yes, please go download So High. It is out now on all streaming platforms. Actually, in your local radio stations as well. You can request it wherever station you at. They already have it, but you can request it so they can play it. But if you have Apple Music, Spotify, all of the good stuff, just go ahead and download So High by Bonita Jalane. Thank you so much.
All right. Y'all check her out, y'all. We'll be back.